Welcome to BCIS 5378. My name is Dr. Schuessler and I am your professor this semester. So this is kind of an introductory video to show you around the Blackboard shell. Hopefully it'll help you be able to find things a little bit more quickly and efficiently. So this is our home page. If you ever want to get back here, simply click on the home page right here. It'll bring you right back to the same page. We've also got here in the navigation structure on the left the syllabus, schedule, and lessons and lectures. So let's talk about the home page here real quick. And next, let me switch over to student preview mode. So once this page is complete, these videos are posted, I will remove the course under construction item here. And so that's your signal to know that the course is done. The video I'm creating right here will be linked here. And then the introductions and syllabus video will be linked there. Next, I have the Twitter feed, and I try to post things that I think are relevant to the class there. I'm fairly active on Twitter, not as much with my personal account as I am with the departmental account, but I do try to post things that are relevant to class, relevant to higher education, things like that. Next, we have help desk, etiquette, and computer use policies. So if you need to get a hold of the Blackboard help desk, their contact information is right there. Etiquette, this is a graduate MIS class, so most of you should be familiar with how to conduct yourselves in a professional setting. If you need a refresher, you're certainly free to take a look at that policy. And then finally, the computer use policy. Even though you're using your own systems to access Blackboard, keep in mind that Blackboard is a university system, so treat it like you'd be doing something in broad daylight in public. So keep that in mind. Again, the navigation structure here on the left, the syllabus, the schedule, which we'll talk about in the next video. We've got lessons and lectures. These don't apply as much anymore to this particular course because of the content having changed. But nevertheless, I do provide that just out of kind of historical reasons. Deliverables over here. This is the section that students are usually the most interested in. This is where your grade comes from. So homework here is posted right here. There's not a lot in this course. Pardon me. Kind of a general description of the homework there. Homework zero. Homework zero is really about our first assignment. It's really about creating your examinee profile, creating a shared Google Drive folder, and completing an information sheet. So there's not a lot to the homework this semester. There is one additional one that will show up later on in the semester, in which you will schedule your final exam, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later. This course, we don't have a textbook. You may have noticed that already. We'll talk about that more when we talk about the syllabus, but we do use an online resource. If you've taken classes from me in the past, we've used TestOut quite a bit. This semester, I've decided to use another site called uCertify. And for uCertify, they have a lot of content and they have some labs and stuff like that. So that's where this next section is focused on. So the labs are already posted right here. Here's basically the information that you need to be able to create your uCertify account. So you can directly purchase it by clicking on this link. It will take you to uCertify. You can directly purchase it right there and go through that whole process there. The key that you're going to need is right there to associate the uCertify course with my section. So it kind of shows you how to link that section to me inside of uCertify. And then we've got the various labs. There is no lab 1, so you skip over that. But then basically you're going to access the labs. You go to graded assignments. You can see all the assessments that are posted. We'll talk about the assessments here in just a second. But if you scroll down, you'll be able to see the labs posted there as well, and you'll just complete those labs there. They have a lot of other content inside of uCertify, and I encourage you to take advantage of that. They've got video demonstrations, they've got lectures, they've got notes, all kinds of content there. So be sure and take advantage of that. to prepare for the labs and to prepare for the assessments. So those assessments, like I just mentioned, are posted right there. Same kind of information here. There is an assessment pretest. This is my own pretest that allows me to kind of gauge your understanding coming into the class. There's a post-test at the end of the semester that will pop up that allows me to see how far you've come. There is a syllabus quiz. Don't stress over it. Just read the syllabus so you kind of know where things are. Print it out and have it close by, or have it up on a second monitor so you can reference it really quickly. It is a time test, but do the best you can. I'm not trying to trick you. I just want to make sure that you've read and understand the syllabus. After that, your normal assessments start up. And again, I show you here where to be able to find those various assessments and what it is that you need to submit here in Blackboard for it. So the assessment is, again, in uCertify. You will complete the assessment, and then you download your grade file and submit it here. So you'll click on the link there, come down here, and you'll write submission, paste your link in there, all that kind of stuff. If you need help creating a clickable link, which is one of the requirements here, just watch that video right there, and I show you how to create a clickable link. There is a semester project in this course. It's an individual project in this course, and it's right here. So basically, here's some background information, what I'm wanting you to do. I've given you a template. When you click on that template, it's going to prompt you to make a copy of that Google Doc. Save that in that shared Google file that you create as part, shared Google Drive, I should say, that you created as part of homework 0. But it's already a template that's laid out and has the general headings and stuff like that that we're looking for. And basically, I'm just wanting you to research the job field and go through that process. As far as submitting it, you will click on, you actually submit it twice. You'll click on this link right here to submit it, and you can click on the link and the rubric and kind of get, how I'm going to assess your grade. You can see that right there. And again, you'll click right here, write submission, and paste your link in there and make it clickable, all those kinds of things. And then you'll submit it again here under the Turn It In link right there. Finally, there are exams, and there's actually 2 exams. There's the midterm and the final exam. The final exam is going to be in uCertify, and it's proctored. So the Examity link is right here for that. Most of you have probably had Examity at this point, so that's going to be helpful. If you haven't, this kind of walks you through that whole process. Very early on, part of homework 0, you create your profile within Examity. Later on in the semester, there's that homework assignment, homework 1, in which you'll schedule your final exam. And then at the end of the semester, during the final exam period, you'll take your scheduled final exam. The midterm exam will show up during the midterm period, and you'll be able to see that in the schedule and in the schedule video. So that's it as far as deliverables. As far as communications, we have announcements. I sent one of those out yesterday. You should see that. Course messages. If you have something that's personal, you're asking about a specific grade, send it to me as a course message. Otherwise, if it's something that the rest of the class might find useful, send it to me in a discussion board post. So I don't think you're going to need it, but if you need to ask a librarian, you can certainly do that there. If you have general broad questions about the semester project or things like that the rest of the class might find useful, post that there. And hopefully you've had a chance to post an introduction. I've already posted one about myself to kind of give you a guideline, but certainly take advantage of that as well so everybody knows who we're in class with. I have virtual office hours as well. I'm here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 most days. I am out pretty regularly for various meetings and stuff, so usually if we can schedule a meeting, that works best. But in a lot of cases, it's easier to be able to look at something and share our screens, and so it's certainly a good way of doing it. Also, I tend to provide a lot of feedback via your grades, so be sure and take a look at your grades and keep that in mind. Look for feedback if you're not finding feedback. It's either because it's something that's auto-graded, or you're just not finding the feedback that I've left. So certainly leave me a message. This really applies a lot to the semester project. It's in a Google Doc, so I'll be giving you feedback there. So you can kind of scroll through here. You can see grading criteria, the points, all those kinds of stuff. Rubrics, you can see those right there for assignments that have rubrics associated with them. Supplemental material, we have slides available. These are not really slides for this particular resource. They're ones from other content that I've had before, but I've left those up there for you to use. Like I said, they're not from this particular resource. I've changed over, and so as a result, this is older content, but I still think it's relevant, so I leave it there. Let's see, what else do we have? Funny videos. I like to post funny videos. If you have something that you think is relevant and somewhat clean, share it with me, and we'll post that there. I've also shared various social media sites that I have. So if you want to take a look at those, you're more than welcome. Blackboard help is there. Most of the time, I think this is pretty straightforward, but just in case, if you want to look around there, you're certainly free to. And then learning style from the class, you can take a look at that, as well as personality. These are historical, so from previous semesters that I've had, so your content will be included in there in future semesters. And then finally, course evaluation. So I take my own course evaluations in addition to the ones that are done by the university. In fact, I'll take feedback from wherever I can get it. So if you take a look at Rate My Professor, you can see that as well. Like I said, I try to get feedback from wherever I can get it. So at the end of the semester, you'll have the opportunity to leave feedback there as well. So that is our Blackboard course shell in sum. And so if you have any questions, reach out to me, let me know, and I'll be prepping this next video for the syllabus and schedule here in just a moment. And other than that, I'm looking forward to a great semester. Take care. Bye.